I'm about my paper. These other guys slang for the sport. Like they unaware tomorrow ain't promised. The game's too short. I didn't witness niggas get it all and give it away. Getting back was out of the question. They live for the day. Then the hunger pains start up and the murderous plots to set up they fucking homeboys to get what he got. I mean the ones you broke bread with and the ones you don't watch be the ones fucking your girlfriend the moment you out. I know this life game sideways, forward, sideways. However you say that shit. Face a true legend. Plain and simple. So I'm back from Vegas and South Beach. And man, I used to be like, man, South Beach is overrated. No, it's not. You just gotta know what to do. Like, you gotta know where to go and what to do. That jet ski, though, that's the life right there. That was the highlight of the vacation. I mean, everything was a highlight, but I would say the jet ski was probably the most. And I could have done a lot more, but I didn't only went for 2 days because I didn't think I would be able to do all the shit I was doing at South Beach. But the more I go, the more I know how to get around and go to here or there, you know what I'm saying? So you'll be able to do more shit. But I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I was kind of burnt out from Vegas. I just went to South Beach because I took 2 weeks and I was like, man, I can't go back to working 6 days all the way till next year and not do something. So that's why I went to South Beach, and I'm glad I did. Shit's expensive though, but like I say, the more you learn South Beach, the better off you're going to be because you're going to know where the perks is. You're going to know how to get past the loopholes of South Beach. You can't get past all the loopholes, but you know, you can get past a fucking $60 steak and shit like that, but whatever. It depends. If you want to pay $60 for it, go ahead. But to me, I want like some steak, some meat. I want to be full. So give me the medium grade steak. Anyways, I'm not going to bore y'all with the South Beach, Vegas shit. We're going to talk about understanding the attraction of the woman and understanding why a lot of y'all men suffer or struggle with women. You know, it's not what y'all think, man. It's not the fucking, damn dude, you don't care about your car, do you? I'm fucking rolling. It's not what y'all think. Like, a lot of y'all think, oh, get the muscles, look good, and this and that. That's why. Man, look. All women are different. All women like different things. Right? So, this is why the money, the cars, and all them other things really don't help as much as you think they do. It all depends on the woman, you know what I mean? But honestly, you just got to remember this. To some women, you are that fat, ugly girl. What I mean is, you see a fat, ugly girl, no offense, like, I'm just being real. You see a girl that what you would, because really fat is subjective and ugly is subjective. But let's just keep it, I don't want to offend people. You know what I mean? Nothing's wrong with bigger women. But we're just going to say 1,000-pound woman just so motherfuckers don't get offended. And I don't know too many women that are 1,000 pounds. So we're just going to say that. To most women, or not most women, to some women, you are that 1,000-pound ugly woman. What I mean is, when you see that 1,000-pound ugly woman, and that's how you feel, like, I don't like, what the fuck? That's how some women feel about you. See, some of y'all think good man, muscles, money, this or that, that's going to crack the code. It's not going to crack the code, because this is one thing you got to understand about women, and you cannot forget about this. They will always, I say this on almost all videos, they will always have the opportunity to deal with the guy they like the most. You as a man, you're not guaranteed that shit. Think about it. Think about a woman that you really like a lot. 9 times out of 10, you might not get a chance with her. You know what I mean? 9 times out of 10, think about the woman you really like a lot. More than likely, get out of here, right? That's not how it is with a woman, though. 9 times out of 10, the man she likes, she's actually going to get to interact with and sleep with, might I add, because the man's still going to sleep with her whether he wants to deal with the woman or not. So if you're not that guy that she really like the most, you're already at a disadvantage. Because what usually happens is they deal with the guy they like the most, it don't work out, and then they come after y'all. You know what I mean? And when I say y'all, that can be any guy. Because remember, all women like different things. See, you guys think that there's just one code to women just like this and that's it. That's not how it works. That's not how it works, sir. They're all different. They all like different shit. What you need to realize, and you need to make sure that you are the one that she really wanted. Because if not, you're just that guy after the guys that didn't want her. And guess what? She can't be happy with that. She'll try. She'll give you a chance. Like, he's a nice guy. Fuck it. Hard-headed. Bad boy don't want to listen. So I'll give him a shot. And it's really not about the bad boy. It's about attraction. It's about attraction. It just so happens that so-called most bad boys, what you call bad boys or what the world call bad boys, they are more attractive to women more than the so-called nice guy, right? And a lot of that really is basically because he actually likes the woman, and it's not some type of challenge. It's not an emotional roller coaster. More basically, he appears more attractive than what he really is, because it's like, damn, I don't know what it's like to have $1 million. And then versus somebody who got $1 million. You see? So it's not really that the bad boy, what you ever call bad boy, it's not necessarily that he's more attractive or they like them better. It's the fact that really all the bad boy is a guy that doesn't really care about the woman or really want the woman. That's all it is. It's not necessarily a bad person. It's the bad boy, meaning he doesn't give a fuck about the woman. And that's why he seems more appealing, more attractive, and all that other shit, because she can't really have him. But you, I can have. So therefore, by default, I hate to say it, unless you're dealing with a woman who really thinks you the best, and she really know how to handle the fact that she actually likes somebody, once she can have you, it's over with. The game's over. You're done. The attraction's going to plummet. They can say that it's a lie, nah, whatever, man. Nobody got time for it. We know how humans work. A motherfucker can look at this car and be like, man, that's a fat ass car, you know what I mean? And then they get the car, and now they don't like the car as much as they thought they liked it before they had it. You know, it really takes, it's the same thing with money and all this other shit. That's why some people are not happy, man, because once they get something that they thought would make them happy, they're not happy once they get it. Because they need to learn how to appreciate the shit and all that other shit. But y'all got to understand that you are not dealing with the same type of fight that you deal with as a man. When you are a man, if you like a woman a lot, there is no guarantee. You could go through your whole life and not get the woman that you like a lot. Let's just say this, not have sex with the woman you like a lot, but a woman, that's not going to happen. It's rare, okay, if she like fucking a celebrity, okay, whatever. We're not talking about them though. We talking about out of all the men that she's talking to or interact with or whatever the fuck you want to call it, she has an opportunity to deal with that guy. That's why if you are not that guy, that's why it seems like the game's rigged, or it's harder for men, or whatever y'all want to say. All these things, let me put on muscles and do this and money and all that. You're doing all these things for nothing really, because at the end of the day, the woman already knows what type of guy she like, and she has an opportunity with that guy, and anybody else outside of that guy is you're really disqualified. She might fuck with you, but now you're dealing with a woman who's not going to be happy. She's not going to be satisfied. She's always going to wonder, what if this guy, that guy. You want to be the guy that the woman really like. You gotta be. There's no other way around this. If you're not, you're settling. If you're okay with dealing with a woman who want other men and you're not the number one, she don't treat you basically like a god and look at you as like a god, you're settling. Because there is a guy that she likes like that, and there is a guy that she will treat like that, and there is a guy that she will see like that. I don't care if she's the baddest bitch talking out her mouth and blah, blah, blah. There's one guy that she sees like damn near God. If you're not that, then don't deal with him, bro. Because you can't. You can't afford to as a man. Can't. I mean, if you're going to deal with him, don't take him serious. If you know that that woman don't really like you, number one, like that, like she's head over fucking heels for you, don't take her serious like that. Because if you do, this is where you get the, well, she was texting me, blowing my phone up, and then what happened? What happened was she went back to her ex, or she ran into somebody she likes more than you. She's always going to have an opportunity with a guy she likes the most. I didn't say the guy was going to be with her and marry her happy ever after. I didn't say that. But she still has that opportunity, so she's going to take it. It's kind of like you got jobs, and the woman always gets offered the best job. She's going to take that best opportunity. She's always going to get offered the best guy. When I say the best guy, meaning the guy she likes the most. Doesn't mean he is the best or not. I don't know. He could be, he could not be. Who knows? But the point is, she has that opportunity. Women got options. You got to deal with it. If you don't understand women got options, you're shooting yourself in the foot. You're going to be a dancing monkey trying to do all these crazy things, and it's going to end up nothing. Let me cold approach and this or that. Man, when women really like men, they ain't got cold approach. You can, but you better be the one. You better fit that exact description. If not, you're going to get rejected. I got a boyfriend or something. They're going to say something. Me personally, I don't approach no woman. I let them come to me. I'm not approaching no woman because I already know what I'm up against. You're not putting me in a box, a low line to wait on somebody. No, I'm not doing that. Plus, I know if a woman really liked me like that, she would come my way somehow, some way. Even if I'm on vacation and don't even know them. It happens. So why would I go approaching women? I'm a stranger. Like, a lot of y'all be approaching women, strangers and shit. They might think you look good or something, but that don't mean she's going to reciprocate. She don't know you. You got to understand what a woman deals with on a regular basis, man. I really don't want to go to the gym right now, but I got to. At least 30 minutes or something, because it's nice as fuck, man. Ain't no South Beach, but this shit nice. I like this. Ain't no place like home. But, man, I don't know what to tell y'all, man. Y'all just got to sit back and let her choose, man. And they going to say these men want to be chased. No, I didn't say let the woman chase you. I said let her choose you. Let her send her choosing signals, whatever she going to do. Because she going to do it. All this talk about these men want to be chased, guess who they talking about? Here's a translation for that. All these men want to be chased. She's talking about a man that she went after and he didn't reciprocate back. Think about it. How could he want to? Why would she think in her mind that men want to be chased unless she did some type of pursuing? They're talking about the men that they want that didn't want them. And then here you go in her inbox. Hey, beautiful. All you're going to do is get put to the side, man. Because you're not the one she really wants. And you can't, there's nothing you could do. You can't satisfy a woman if you're not the one she wants. I don't give a fuck what you do. You think it's about good sex, the money and all these looks and all that. At the end of the day, if she don't want you, she don't want you. Again, always use a car. These cars next to me are nice cars. They're not going to be appealing to me, though. It's not a Cadillac. It's not a Benz or something like that that's appealing to me. So if you're not appealing to the woman, why even waste your time, man? You guys don't understand that to some women, you are that 1,000-pound ugly woman. You're going to get mad and say, oh, she just don't want a good man and this and that. She do. You just not the description. of what she wants. That's like 1,000-pound ugly women trying to convince you to like them. You're not going for that. You're like, no, I'm good. I don't want that. So you got to understand that when it comes to these women, there's certain men that they're attracted to, and that's just that. If you're not that guy, then fuck it. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep improving. Eventually, you will be that guy to somebody that you want. And if you don't, you can fall in love with yourself. You can love yourself, which is actually the best love anyway. You hear a lot of people talking about, I can't find somebody who give me the same love I give, because you're never going to find that. That's in yourself. It's in yourself. You're just deceived and think it's in somebody else. The love that you give can't be duplicated. I mean, it could be close to duplicated, but ultimately the love that you give can only be duplicated by you. You're only going to get that from you. That's why self-love is so important. And then other people love you too. That's just a bonus. That makes it even better. Like, I love myself and I got people who love me. That's even better. But people get that shit twisted and think that they're going to find somebody that loves them like or give the love that they give. Not saying it's not possible, but to be completely identical, I don't think so. Because you're you and they're them. It's not the same. You're never going to see perfectly eye to eye on everything and all this other shit. It's not going to happen. That's fairy tale land if you believe that. It could be close, but it's not identical. And sometimes it's not even about attraction, which is going to bring me to my second point of this woman attraction shit. Sometimes it's not even about attraction, meaning it's not about them not liking you. Some women just want to be free. They don't want to be wise, man. Because some men, their idea of wife is controlling and all this other shit. And then you got women in their ear telling them, don't get married, don't get one man, because they had a bad experience with a man. He was controlling, he was this or that. Don't do it, girl. When they drinking, they fucking little, whatever they think drinking, you think, y'all have no idea of the conversations they're having when they're sitting around drinking them damn alcohol drinks and shit. That's why I would shy away from women who drink if possible. I wouldn't count them out, like discard them completely. But if you could, get a woman that's sober, if you could. Like if you could do that, go that route. If not, she better have a solid head, man. Because the drinking and the smoking and the girlfriends, this shit fucks their minds up, man. And they start making poor decisions. You know, maybe I should leave him and this or that. You know, this is what happens. Think about it. Almost every man can relate to when their girlfriend flipped the switch. She started hanging around with them girls, didn't she? Almost every time. Every time I look back, that's what happened. As soon as she started hanging around other girls, I knew what time it was. Like, yep, time to go. It's almost time to go. I already know what time it is. Because them other women have influence on these women more than men. And I'm not saying that men don't deal with it too, because men let other men influence them too. But not like the woman. The woman definitely let other females influence her, man. And it seemed like a lot of women love their girlfriends more than they love us. They'd rather be around them and shit than us. It's the fucking truth, man. Or it seemed like it anyway. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of these women, they just don't want to be wise, man. And you got to accept that. Just like some men, just like women got to accept that some men don't want to be no damn husband. He want to fuck everybody he wants. And that's how a lot of women are. They're not going to tell you that because society shames women for doing it. They're not going to come out and say, you know what? I don't want just one dick. And I don't want to just be with one guy. I want multiple guys. They're not going to say that. But that's what most women want. And if you don't understand it in your mind, you're not even going to understand, oh, I'm ugly. It's because I'm ugly. You're going to crawl in the corner like a fetus or something. Because you don't understand that a lot of women just want to be free. They don't want to be locked down with men because of bad experiences. Or because they got female friends in their ear telling them about their bad experiences. So now they scared to get married and all this other shit and think every man's a controlling guy and all this other shit. Don't get married, they cheat, all this other shit. It's a lot of shit that's going on that make women consider not dealing with one guy. Just like with men there's a lot of shit that's going on that you think in your mind about being locked to one woman. You're like, I don't know about that no more. I tried that shit a few times, and look what happened to such and such when he did it, and when he did it, and he did it. Yeah, I think I'm not gonna get married, man. Fuck it. Y'all just gotta understand that you got some women out here that don't want to be wise, man. I mean, you get mad and pout all the fuck you want and say they for the streets and this and that, but some women just don't want to be wise, man. They just don't want to be. It is what it is. You gotta accept that. Because if you don't, you're going to be one of them guys not understanding why she's texting him and him and him and sleeping with him and him and him and only talking to you this and that. If you're dealing with women who don't want to be wise, just give them what they want. All they want is sex, give it to them. But if they try to use you for money, you know, and don't want to give you nothing back, then that's when you got to charge them to the game. But some of y'all trying to make women who want to be for the streets wives, and they don't want to be wives, man. Just because she look good don't mean that she's a wife. A lot of y'all in y'all minds, y'all mental mind, she look good, so she's wife, on a pedestal of a wife. That ain't how it works. Just because she look good don't mean she's qualified wife. Do you know what a wife is, man? Man, that's an extraordinary person, man. A lot of these women they can't reach that. They know they can't. And they telling you blatantly, that's not me. At least not right now. But a lot of y'all don't want to accept that. So you get mad or you try to force some shit that's not there. Just let her be what she want to be. Treat her how she want to be treated. Accept what the things are, man. You can't change your looks. You can't change your height. You can't, well, you probably could change your height. Actually, you can probably change your looks too a little bit. But still, even if you do all that, you still gonna have women. You're always gonna have women that don't like you. So what's the point? Why not just stick to your guns, make yourself the best version of yourself, and deal with women who actually like you? Because it's authentic, it's genuine. It's when they really like you, it's genuine. You ain't gotta beg, can I have my dick sucked and all this other shit. You don't have to do that with a woman that like you. She wanna do it. See, this is what y'all get when y'all dealing with women who don't really want to fuck with you. The reason why she don't want to fuck with you is because she likes somebody else more. If you was that number one guy, you would know. So why are you questioning getting books out and on videos, not for the knowledge in the game, but on videos wondering why the woman don't like you? Because she don't like you. Just like you don't like that 1,000-pound ugly woman. That's who you are to her. It is what it is. You can look good as me and still be the 1,000-pound ugly woman to some. In other words, it doesn't matter what I got going on. To some women, I'm still that 1,000-pound ugly woman. And it's not because I'm a 1,000-pound ugly motherfucker or broke or ugly or any of that. It's because of the other guys that she likes better than me. This is the biggest part of the attraction that you men don't get. You still take it personal when it's not personal. In other words, let's just say a woman likes a light-skinned, long straight hair, type of Cuban, Mexican, or some shit like that. Dog, it doesn't mean that she doesn't find me attractive. And remember this. She always has the opportunity to deal with the one she likes the most. Do you understand me? So yeah, she can look at like that's a handsome black guy, Twan, but she likes the sand long hair guy. You're not getting it. And even if you did, what's gonna happen when that sand long hair guy gonna try to fuck with your girl? He gonna crack your chick. It ain't about no muscle. It ain't that. You can throw that out the window. What does the woman like? What does she like? That's what it's all about. It's either him or me. Champagne, Hennessy. Because Pac understands. Y'all in y'all feel she didn't like me. Man, you should thank women when they let you know up front that they don't like you instead of using you. Because she could have used you. See, this is what y'all not understanding about the game. A lot of y'all mad at the women. You should be happy, or you should be I salute you for that. She could be using you. Because some of them, it ain't because they don't like you. It's because they know they're not ready. They see, oh, this is a good guy. He wants something relationship-wise. No, I don't know if I can do that. I even do that with women, to be honest. I think she might want something. I don't know if I'm ready to do that yet. So I ain't going to play her like most men, but I'll just fuck real quick. You know what I mean? But swear they loyal and the realest people ever on Facebook and shit. But yet you using people and shit, knowing you don't want nothing to do with them, just use them. You know what I mean? I could do that. But then I'd be like, man, I ain't going to do that to that chick, man. Now, if she still want to fuck with me, then I guess it is what it is. I can't. Once I let her know, basically, I don't know if I'm up for that. You know what I mean? And she still want to do it, I'm not going to stop her. I'm not going to stop the chick from gobbling me and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I'm just being honest. But some of these women, man, they actually looking out for y'all, man. Some of you so-called nice guys. What is a nice guy? A guy that actually has real interest in a woman. And you might say, well, why she fucked him and not me? Because she don't like you. She letting you know that. She could play you. A lot of y'all would give up your whole entire fucking life to be with some of these women that don't like you. But yet and still they let you know, I don't like you, go. And you mad now. You can't be mad at the woman rejecting you because it's a blessing. She's actually looking out for you. She's actually looking out for you. I'm telling you this, man. I didn't have women do everything I wanted and then, you know, end up back with a boyfriend or something like that, and it is what it is. It doesn't mean she don't like me. They probably still think about me right now. But, you know, whatever reason they chose that. Maybe it fit better. I don't know. Who knows? Which is another thing that I'm about to talk to with this attraction shit. You might be able to crack a woman, a dude's woman, and shit like that, but if a woman has attraction to a guy, she gonna go back to that guy. Don't give a fuck if you better than her boyfriend or not. She's going back to that guy. Because that attraction's there. The only problem is she probably got attached. She got not attraction, my bad. I said attraction 3 times just recently. I meant attach. That's what I meant to say. Attachment. She probably got attached to somebody she really didn't like that. So that's why she go off and go after the one she really like that. Then she go back because that attachment, the feelings. Remember, they're controlled by their emotions. I've even had this happen to me, I'm sure. Like, I probably wasn't the woman's first choice, right? So she probably was sleeping behind my back or something, but always come back to me because of that attachment. But that ain't good enough. Y'all men gotta stop settling for that. What the fuck do you look like? Yeah, she come back to you to provide and do all this and all that, but she really want to gobble and get fucked by that one. Nah, fuck that. No more of that shit. And this is why you got to make sure you're number one. Because if not, this is what happens. See, there's so many different levels to this attraction shit. So yeah, you got a woman that, oh, he pays my bills and he takes care of me, etc., etc. That's why I'm always go back to him, because that's the best choice. But I don't think he's the best. There's a difference. Men do it too with they woman. Men do it too with their woman. Go off, cheat here, he sleep with Felicia, etc., and then run back to their woman because they know that woman is the best. That's why men cheat, by the way, if you're a woman watching. It ain't no fucking physical thing. Not really, because if that was the case, he would just drop you. If the man felt you was that bad, he would just drop you like, I'm gone. I'm just gonna fuck with some other woman. He knows that you're good. That's why he gotta keep you there. Same thing with the man when the woman cheat. They cheat because they know what they got is good, or there's something there, right? But they want some other shit too. They feel like they're missing something, and 9 times out of 10, they feel like they're missing something because they didn't feel like you was that one from the very beginning. They didn't feel like you was the best choice. You was just the one they settled for. And number 2 is settling. 1.5 settling, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. If you're not number 1, you're settling. I am number 1. 2 is not a winner, and 3 nobody remembers. Nelly. If you're not that one, dog, you are settling. And so is she, really. Even if you better. It goes back to what I said. She goes she keeps that main guy around because he does way more than the so-called bad boy, right? But she really don't like him like that. She really like the bad boys more. They just won't give her what this guy gives her. So really, in reality, when she sticks with the so-called, what you would call beta or provider, really she's not settling. Really, she gets way more from him. But in her mind, she's settling because she really wanted him or them. You was not number one. You was just, there's just good things about you that I could deal with. And that's what men do too with these women, by the way. And that's why they cheat and shit. They get what a woman, they're not willing to wait it out and get what a woman they really want. Instead, they just say, fuck it, I need laundry clean, I need sex all the time, I need this and that, so I'll just deal with her. But as soon as they can get somebody different that they think better or something, they're gonna cheat or leave. And that's what women do. Or they become very unhappy. Some women, I'll give it to some women, a lot of them still stick with the one they really didn't want to choose, but that goes back to attraction, scared to leave, etc. You know what I'm saying? But they be very unhappy, man, and still won't leave a guy. A woman could get 5-second sex, dude ain't packing shit, ain't got really no money, and everything you could think of, abusive, everything, she'll still stick it out. Women are solid, man. A lot of y'all think that a woman can't unconditionally love and this and that. And I agree to a certain extent, because part of the reason why she so-called unconditionally loves a guy is usually some type of something like emotions or providing or something. But still, women, man, they go hard, man. Especially if they're attached, they go hard. Now just imagine a woman, imagine this, a woman going hard for men that they really don't want like that. They still be going hard, you know, for a guy that they want enough. Now imagine a guy that they see as the best, their first choice. Imagine how hard she'd go for him. That's what I'm telling y'all. You robbing yourself. You're so caught up in the looks that you're doing what women do. You throw away 80% for 20%. Ain't no way I'm choosing looks, the 20% over the 80. And me personally, I don't even, here's a gem for y'all. Me personally, not saying that I don't like real super good looking women, but I kind of like my women a little rough looking. I don't know what it is. Maybe in my psychological mind, I think she'll allow me to be rough with her sexually or some shit. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But when I see like perfect looking women, kind of look like dolls. Kind of like my little chunky or whatever, you know what I mean? She ain't got to be perfectly built and all this. Not saying that I'm against that. But if I had a personal choice, like what type of ass you like, you want one super curved, or do you want to kind of like a little weight on it? I'm going to take a little weight on it. Not to the extent that too much weight and shit. I don't know how to explain what I'm saying, but all I'm saying is she ain't got to have a basketball ass. Actually, I like the other ones better. They kind of got a little body fat on it. That's just me. And guess what? The reason why I'm saying this is because some women feel that same way. So yeah, you handsome, Twan, but she might like a little rougher looking motherfucker with gold teeth or something. Tattoos and looking rougher. And a lot of them do like that. That's why they go after them images. Here you are trying to be pretty boy. I'm pretty boy. She might think in her psychological mind. Remember in my mind when I said the women who got a little rough edge to them, I feel like they'll let me be rough with them sexually. She might think, this is what a lot of, there ain't no might. This is what a lot of women think. He look good, he probably weak in bed. You know, where's the guy with the felon? He got felons and he got this or that. I'll take him because he got better dick. Ain't that what they say? I didn't say it, they said it. You know they said it. Come on, y'all. Y'all know they say it. They really believe this shit. They believe if you got a little rough edge to you or some shit like that, that by default you're going to have better dick. I'm telling you, man. None of this shit I'm saying in this video is made up, man. It's just coming from the heart, man, because I feel great. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know when I take these motherfuckers with all this. By the way, we're going to talk about this for a second. Garlic powder, cayenne pepper, little protein powder, a little bit of olive oil, one vitamin, multivitamin on the side. What else? A little bit of honey, a little bit of ground cinnamon, and then the little powder, the greens powder, and then the beets powder. And I think that's it. Try that. Try that for a pre-workout. All that shit is good. All that shit is like super food, dog. Oh, I forgot the fucking sea moss. Damn. Might have to go to the trunk in a minute. Nah, I might. You know what? I might. Nah, I need that. Cause that should be on point. Man, fuck. I don't want to get off. I forgot the sea moss, and I forgot the ginger. I gotta do this. Give me 1 second. I didn't forgot like 2 different things. But by the way, while I'm adding the ingredients, the ginger and sea moss too. Don't forget about that either. I think that's it. But I know it seemed like a lot, but just put a little bit of all that. I'm telling you right now, you'd be like Superman in the gym, dog. Because you're getting all that good shit. You know what I mean? You ain't putting no fucking crack in your fucking water or whatever the fuck that shit is they got y'all drinking. Man, fuck all that shit, man. But look, I'm not done with y'all yet because I'm still drinking this, and I'll be right back. And you could put green tea too, or whatever herbal tea. I don't normally always do that, but every now and then I do. But that sea moss, man, that should have you jacked. And all you need is a little bit of sprinkle of it. Don't go crazy with it. But if you really want to do it, get the real sea moss. Like, I mean, of course, this is real organic sea moss too, but the shit that you gotta break up and shit. But I just feel like the powder's more, it's easier. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, put them in categories just like they put you. Y'all trying to put yourself in the category of a woman, and you can't do that. What I mean by that is you're trying to put yourself, maybe I said that wrong. You're trying to put yourself, you're trying to put yourself in the category of the woman. Like the woman has a category and you're trying to force your way into this, so you can't do that. All right, she sees you as number 4. Well, then the only thing you could do is fuck. That's it. You're not number 1. Don't take them serious, and it's just basically kick it and sex. If I'm not your number 1, then there's nothing else we could do, because you're not about to have me looking like Boo Boo the Fool because you want this one or that. You got to make sure they really want you. You got to. Sometimes it might take time for the woman to realize that she really want you, but until you see it, man, don't take them serious. Don't take them serious, because what you're going to get is, here's what a lot of them do. They'll love bomb you to death. Blow your phone up. Like, damn, what the fuck? And then they'll pull back on you. And a lot of them are doing that because sometimes you wasn't reciprocating. Understandable. But a lot of them are doing that because it was a plot from the very first beginning. What they do is try to love bomb you to see how you react, then pull back to see how you react. It's all a game for a lot of them. And then sometimes they're not playing a game. Sometimes it's about the other guys. See, a lot of y'all make it about you, but it's really about the other guys. Of course, it's about you and how you deal with the woman and if you're going to put up with bullshit or not. But when it comes to her attraction, her mind, where's her mind at? When it comes to her mind, it's not about you, it's about the other guys. Because that's what she's going to put you up against. When I say it's not about you, what I'm basically trying to say is it's not about the muscle, the car, and all this other shit that y'all think that this is going to gravitate a woman's mind and make her like me. You know what I mean? But really, it's all based on the other guys. If she likes other guys more than you, it don't matter what you doing over here. Because I'm going to go see about him over here first. And I got the opportunity to do it because I'm a woman with a vagina. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to deal with him for a while and see what happens. And then I'll come over to y'all. After, if it don't work with him. Because I like him more than y'all. And then you got women who don't want to be wives at all, or potential girlfriends or whatever, and they're just dealing with all kind of motherfuckers. They just got y'all all in different categories. He's for weed, he's for attention, he's for sex, he's for this, he's for that. And when you come across women like that, if you're not for the sex, goodbye. If she don't want to be no wife type woman and she just want to be a player, okay, you could be a player. I go ahead, play on. You know what I mean? Ladies is pimps to brush your shoulders off. But guess what? I'm not going to take you serious, and you're not going to put me in any other category other than sex and just vibing. Because now I know that you fucking with other guys. And if really, I suggest you not do that at all, but some of y'all are going to do it anyway. But all I'm trying to say basically is if she doesn't see you number 1, don't see her number 1. That's all. That's basically what it is. Since I'm not your number 1, you can't be my number 1. We can kick it though. All right, bet. That's how it's got to be. But what y'all are doing is she see you number 30 and you see her number 1. That's what's going on. That's why you crying and complaining about women and they this and that. They don't do this, they don't do that. Yeah, they do to the guy they see number 1. So only deal with a woman to see you number 1 if you want one woman. Why y'all think players are winning? Because players don't want one woman. That's why it doesn't matter. A player don't matter. The woman can see a player 250th pick. He don't give a fuck. He just trying, as long as I smash, I don't give a fuck. The bitch see me 1,000 pick, number 1,000 on her chart. He doesn't care. The good guy cares. The good guy wants to be her number 1 pick. And that's all good. I actually prefer that, to be honest. But the woman has to see me number 1 for her to be my number 1. Not no 1.1. Nah. 1, number 1. It has to be clear cut. But you guess what though? You know why this is almost impossible? Because most women are already dealing with some other guy before they come across you. Most women are already dealing with some other guy before they come across you. Most women do not take time to themselves to actually be able to fully reciprocate the right guy. And they really shoot themselves in the foot by doing this, because now they can't really see how much they really like the guy, because they're talking to him and him and him and him and him. You know what I mean? It is what it is, but you do have some women out here who will kick back from all men, and then they'll meet somebody, and then they'll give that guy a chance and shit. That's the way it should be. But that's not happening out here. You know, with most females, they either want to be players or they're scared to be alone for a while to actually really be able to like a guy. And that's where you get the love bombing texts at first, and then she pulls the fuck back and disappears, you know what I mean? Like a thief in the night. You're like, what happened? Oh, she's only giving me one word texts. What happened? Her feelings changed. Ain't feelings. And what did I say? Ain't nothing happened. I mean, not on your end. I'll tell you what happened. Another guy came in the picture, or she went back to the guy. That's what happened. Because a lot of them, really, they just blowing your phone up and shit, trying to fill that void of that guy, man. Because they don't be single, man. They never alone. They never without a guy. There's always a guy on deck somewhere, somehow. And I didn't say they all fucking, all these guys, but they dealing with them in some type of way. In other words, emotionally unavailable, somehow, some way. That's what I like about women who are not scared to be alone, because that's really your only fairest shot. It goes back to what I said earlier. You could be better than her boyfriend, but she or the guy she's fucking. But what happens, guess what's going to happen? Eventually she's going to start missing him, because that attachment, remember? So yeah, you're better, but there's attachment there. So guess what's going to happen? She's going to fuck with you for a while. She's going to fumble a good situation. She's going to go right back to that. Doesn't matter. You way better. Let's just say you way better. Don't matter. She's still going to go back to that. Because they don't take time to be alone. Now, what if that woman just stayed to herself for a while and then ran into you? It'd have been heaven. But you can't tell them this shit. They won't stay single. For one, some of them want to be players. For two, some of them are scared to death to stay single for a while, which shoots themselves in the foot. That's why they don't know what they want half the time. Or they're never satisfied. You can't be satisfied with this guy if you're still talking to 5 other guys over here. You're just not going to see it. This is why men who are players are not satisfied with one woman. The woman got the best pussy and everything ever in the world, the best woman on earth. But since he's talking to 10 other women, it downplays that woman. Psychologically, not in reality. In reality, she's the shit. She's Beyonce in reality. But psychologically, since I'm dealing with 10 other different women, I'll get that pussy later, man. Nobody tripping on that shit. And that's how women are with men in a nutshell. Man, look at this phone. Who the fuck is him? Get out of here. Man, you're nothing. I'll get another man. That's how they do. That's why you got to become that man that stands out from all of them. You can't do it. Really, it's impossible. But you want to reach in as high as you fucking can. You got to get up there as high as you can. But guess what? When you get up there, don't look down on women who look down on you. Get that woman that's eye to eye with you. Don't look back down. Fuck that. You wasn't with me shooting in the gym. Who would have thought the dishwasher would turn into Oprah if you're a woman watching? He didn't want to fuck with you as a dishwasher. Now you Oprah. Nah, fuck that. Don't look down. Keep looking up. Keep looking on your level. Once you know how the game is moving and how people are moving, you become more out of your feelings and you become more in tune with your knowledge. So when you're dealing with a woman, it's more about knowledge. Like, I wonder why she said that or did this or that. You so much in the knowledge of wondering why and trying to see who's really right and who's wrong that you don't get caught in your feelings like that. See, a lot of people caught up in their feelings because they don't have no understanding. They don't have no understanding that if a woman, let's just say a black woman, if a black woman likes a white guy and she don't like black guys, there's nothing I can do about that. If I don't have that understanding, why she ain't like me, man? I'm in my feelings. Because you don't understand. But if you had that understanding, well, she just like white dudes. It don't matter if I'm better. It don't matter. I could be better than him in every last category. That still ain't changing the fact that she likes him. It is what it is. So what you need to do is find a woman that sees you, number one. So them other guys, even if they are better, see, a lot of y'all, they're always going to want better and want more, and then not if you're the one. Now that they see you, remember, what does the woman want? If he got more money, he could take your girl. Nah, not always, because the woman might not care about money like that. What if he look better? Don't matter. Maybe the woman don't care about looks like that. Every woman's different. And attachment, if you got attachment, that's helping you. That helps fight the hypergamy of the females, the attachment. It doesn't stop it all the way, but it helps it a lot. It helps it a whole lot. Just like the submissiveness of a woman helps a hypergamy of men. Because the submissiveness creates what? Attachment. It's not the looks and the well, if she giving you pussy, that's kind of submissive. It's not necessarily the looks and shit like that to get the man attached to the woman. It's that submissiveness. It's that kind heart. It's that fact of her showing him that he's special to her. It don't always work. I ain't say it always work, but that's what really gets a man attached. You could throw sex in there with that because it's kind of the same thing. Women usually don't sleep with men unless there's something there. Remember, she can sleep with whoever the fuck she want to sleep with. So why would a woman sleep with a guy she has no attachment? I mean, we outside of getting money or something, why the fuck would a woman sleep with a guy she don't want at all? Why would she sleep with a 1,000-pound woman? Remember, as the man, you're looked at the 1,000-pound woman. Why would she sleep with you? She ain't got to. She can get the guy she really wants. That's what y'all got to understand. It's about women. They can interact with the guy they really want. They don't have to deal with you. You don't really have that option as a man. Even if you build yourself up, you still might not have that option, because women will always have the option to deal with the guy they really want the most. So if they always like these other guys more than you, don't matter if you got money and all this, right? If they always like these other guys more than you, let's just hypothetically say you're the best man on the earth. You got it all. And all these other men, women like more than you. You lost. You're not going to win because she still has the opportunity. But if you flip it on the other side, the man doesn't necessarily have that opportunity. He don't always have the chance with the woman he really likes the most. Doesn't happen always. And in fact, it happens probably like less than, I don't know the percentage, but it don't happen a lot. A lot of men never experience a woman they really like. Never. Women always get that. That's why you got the confusion. That's why women are so confused. And that's why you hear them complaining. You be like, man, all these good men in your inbox, why don't you want one of them? Because she has the opportunity to deal with the one she likes more than them, and she gonna take that, and they just gonna sit there like sitting ducks. It is what it is, dog. It is what it is, people. So cheers to that. I'm out of here, y'all. Till the next one.